Popsquat, coming at you. We have a track from, somebody who is following along with the channel and sent this in and said, hey, check out my song. And I am happy to do that sort of thing. So let's listen to Icyeli. The song is called, Dead? Nixie? Operation Eat Your Face. I have no idea what the name of the song is. I think maybe it's Dead Nixie, and it's by Icyeli, and then Operation/Eat Your Face must be maybe the album or something it's from. I'm sorry, the way this is organized on SoundCloud doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Produced by Mordys Suixide. And if you go down here in the description, I will link to the SoundCloud page. So if you like this, go give their stuff some more listens. This came out just about 2 weeks ago. And hey, it looks like there are some lyrics here. So we will follow along with those. Hip hop and rap is what this is hashtagged as. And I'm curious if we've got a bunch more music. Yes, there is a bunch more music from Icyeli. So I am very curious. So, he's got 500 followers on SoundCloud. That's not bad. Let's give this a listen. 2 minutes, 18 seconds. Dead Nixie from Icyeli.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell. Death to all who oppose me. I've come to put an end to this. It's okay, just be careful. Read what they did. Nobody wanted the words like he did. The hunter on the place, he watches like he can.
So despite the fact that there are lyrics down below, it's almost impossible to follow along with because the lyrics themselves of the performance and then the way things have been modified with the lyrics, it's very, very hard to follow along with what they're saying. This is... I would absolutely put this in sort of a horrorcore... who was it we listened to a while ago who did the really violent sounding, almost slasher music? He's kind of a skinny guy. Oh man, it was really interesting. And he does like really aggressive, like bloody sort of stuff. I can see the video in my head, but I can't think of the guy's name. It wasn't Black Cray, but it was around the same time I was listening to him. But this gives me that sort of feel. It's much darker than the witch house stuff. This is even, I would say, darker than the horrorcore stuff. And it, not only in sound, but in some of the subject matter. They're talking about cutting people over. I can tell I'm nervous and filled with fear. It's okay, just believe, my dear. Leave my body wounded in the woods like a deer. Oh, see, it's some of this stuff absolutely reminds me of like Witch House, Haunted Mound, those guys. Sit and watch as I decay. Watch till only bones remain. I need an autopsy like Jane. Slice me, let my blood flow like a drain. Yeah, much darker. And I don't mind that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but what I'm saying is it's much more experimental, much darker, much bloodier, much more in your face with all of it, even if the overall feel of the song is kind of feels a little more oppressive than it does violent. It's really very, very interesting. Not a song I would want to listen to over and over again, don't get me wrong, but I can appreciate what he's doing with this because it sounds very, very cool. And I love when people play around with music and figure out, like, what do I want this to sound like? How can I make this even darker than the stuff that I've already heard? How can I make it stand out in a way that's cool and interesting and different. And it's pretty interesting, so I'm starting over.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Death to all who oppose me. I've come to put an end to this.
It's okay, just be careful. Reading what they did. Nobody wanted in the woods like he did. The hunter on the prey, shit, watches like a kid.
Okay, I'm able to follow along a lot better this time around. It's gonna make your face mad. If I kill so fucking bad, you think I need a bell? I'm a champion, someone pass me a bell. When you watch this educated, what's so hard to say? Okay, that little dum 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 was really cool.
I kill so fucking bad, you think I need a bell? I'm a champion, someone pass me a bell. When you watch this educated, what's so hard to say? So I can see them. Put your organs on and put them on display. I wanna see 7 limbs all over the place. Disgusting. I just wanna see how does it taste. I'ma eat your face. Oh, I'ma eat your face. I just wanna see how does it taste. I'ma eat your face, baby. I'ma eat your face. I'ma eat your face. Oh, I'ma eat your face. I'ma eat your face. Face, oh, I'ma eat your face. I'ma eat your face, baby. I'ma eat your face.
Wow. Yeah. Very cool. Not my sort of thing at all, but holy crap is that cool. Like, really, really incredibly well made. Very disturbing. And what's funny is I get this whole picture in my head of like of a movie, of like a style of a movie of taking like a classic slasher flick sort of thing and moving it into sort of a dystopian future where somebody obviously has a lot of technical skill with computers, like maybe it's like a house that's fully automated and they're able to sort of make it super disturbing and play music like this and talk directly to somebody who they're hunting in the house. And it would be very much a slasher flick, but very much a near future dystopic pre-apocalyptic kind of creepy, scary movie. Like, such a cool aesthetic going on here. Yeah, I would definitely listen to more. And icyeli, I think this is super cool, and I think you will absolutely find people who will go bonkers for this stuff. Just because it is so over the top, so violent, so blood and gutsy and yet it is still really interesting musically. It is not just about blood and guts. It's cool. It's very cool. Do I want to listen to it over and over? No, I do not. It's a little too edgy for me. But holy crap, is that a cool approach. Really, really cool. Keep making your stuff. I think it's very, very cool. I hope you get some good feedback on this. And I'm sure there are going to be a lot of people who absolutely hate it, who just cannot connect with it at all, who can't think about it in any other light other than it's bloody and violent and you're encouraging violence and blah blah blah. Yeah, you're not. You're just getting this stuff out of your body, and it sounds Very, very cool. Very dark. Really, really, really cool. Awesome stuff, man. Papasquatjon. Checking out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for sending this. I mean it. Really cool. Adios.